Hello, D-Rock here. Welcome to the channel. I hope you all are well. Got some exciting news for you today. Jen, I'll let you take over from here. What's happening?
We are on our way to Las Vegas to the Eurocycle dealer there to pick up my brand new 2022 Royal Enfield Himalayan.
Ooh, how long you been waiting for this bike?
Almost a month ago I bought it. I've been waiting for it to come in from Reno and I am super stoked.
Yeah, right? So, 2022, brand spanking new, yeah? What made you decide to go with this particular motorcycle as you move up from that TW200?
Well, I knew I needed a bigger bike trying to stay on the road on the highway with the KLR, so I knew I needed something a little bigger. The Himalayan, however, it's not a speed demon, but it will hold pace with the KLR on a highway. So, but honestly, what sold me on it was the look of it. I just think it's a really cool looking bike, and the more I looked into it, the more I thought this is going to be perfect for me. It's not super high up. The seat height was a selling point for me, and I don't know. It gets good reviews, and it just looks like a lot of fun.
It was the one, huh?
It's the one.
All right, folks. Well, stay tuned because we should be there within the hour. Are you excited?
Heck yeah!
We're almost here.
I know.
In a quarter mile.
We're just minutes away, Jen. Oh, Jen, here we are. Eurocycle. Oh, man.
Nice.
Is that it? Oh, man. That's it.
This is my bike.
Jen Rock. Oh, man. That's one beautiful bike, Jen.
I think somebody's gonna come and yell at me. It's even got the keys in it. I could just go.
You could just ride. Wow.
Oh, this is sweet. This is perfect.
Yes, indeed. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. Got her all loaded up. Paperwork is signed. Jen's inside. Going ahead and get its first service scheduled at 500 miles. Just gonna go ahead and get that dealt with. They do the service for free here. The first service, that is. So take advantage of that. And be on the road. Can't wait for Jen to take us on a ride. Well, Jen, what are your thoughts?
I am so excited. I don't know. It's comfortable. It's wider than the TW. I just can't wait to ride it. I'm stoked.
All right. Well, let's get it back and get that thing rolling, eh?
Let's do it.
All right. All right, Jen. There it is.
It's finally mine. It's finally here.
Yes, indeed. Wow, it's just a beautiful bike.
All right, start her up. So it has a choke on it.
But it is fuel injected.
It is fuel injected. Himalayan says that it's for high altitude, cold weather starts.
Got it. Let's hear what she sounds like. Whoa. 3.1 miles. That is brand new, babe.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go on a little ride. Jen's gonna get a feel for her new moto, and I'm gonna ride my new bike too. So we're both in the break-in period for 300 miles.
Right, here goes my virgin ride on the brand new Himalayan. Pretty exciting. I've already had it out here warming up a little bit, so I think we're about ready to go. I am going to let it warm up for just a second before I take off. Oh, so right away I can hear the power. But then again, I'm comparing it to a little Yamaha TW200, so there's not too many bikes with less power than that one, but it's been a good bike. So anyway, here we go, and we're off, and it definitely wants to go. Pretty exciting. Wow, it's so smooth. Now, I had heard a couple riders have complaints about the distance between first and second gear, so this was my first shift just now from first to second, and I didn't really notice that. So anyways, I guess I'll let you know if I notice it in the future. Well, I would have to say it's a lot smoother than either the TW or the XT250. I can definitely tell it's a bigger, more powerful bike. All right, now we're gonna head for a nice, slow journey through Snow Canyon State Park. We decided to ride up this way today because of the slow speeds, and it's a beautiful ride. I love at a stop that my feet both touch the ground on this bike. I'm just not ready for a big bike where my feet don't touch the ground when I stop. Maybe I will be someday, but this is so comfortable right now, and I'm loving the increase in power. I can't wait to hit the dirt on this thing. It's pretty exciting. I guess we'll see how she feels standing up. Wow. It's so smooth and so solid. I don't know. This is absolutely incredible. I am really digging this bike. It's amazing. So another thing I'm pretty excited about is this Tripper navigation app that the 2022 Himalayan comes with. It's the first year that they added that to the bike. It added a couple $100 to the price, but I think it'll be worth it. I don't know yet. I haven't tried it out yet. As a matter of fact, I haven't even downloaded the app yet, so that's something I still need to do. I guess that system will work through this little dial over here. So we'll see how that goes. I like all the instruments, the instrument panel. It's classy, it's classic, just like the rest of the bike. I like the little compass, that's cool, kind of reminds me of flying airplanes. Yeah, just super happy with the thing so far. So I think that I mentioned earlier at the dealership, Dave was asking me why I went with this bike. I've got to be honest, ultimately it was because I think it's a sexy bike. It's got a very classy, classic look, which I love. It doesn't look like a powerhouse like a lot of the adventure bikes, I feel like. They just look like bulky to me. But this one, it looks kind of like Indiana Jones. So I can't wait to accessorize it and get on some major road trips. I think I want to get this thing on the dirt ASAP. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos on this bike lately, and they say they're built like a gun. I've heard bulletproof. I've seen videos of people laying them down multiple times. I saw one go off the side of an embankment and had to be pulled up, and it started right back up, kept going. So that's really exciting. That's what I'm looking for. I've also seen videos on working on them, changing the oil, stuff like that. It all seems pretty straightforward. I'm really excited to learn how to do that on this bike. It's just an exciting bike. I think it's great for if you don't really know how to work on a bike. I think that this bike's going to be great to learn on because it is supposed to be pretty easy to work on and maintain. So I'll keep you updated as I do things like that. All right, I'm getting used to the takeoff. Didn't kill it the last couple of times. Yeah, I'm not having any of those problems with the shifting like I've heard some people talk about from first to second. But you know, the TW is kind of like that too. I remember when I first started riding that, I missed, you know, the first to second gear. I actually shifted into neutral a couple of times, and one time I actually wrecked going uphill on the dirt doing that. So maybe I'm just kind of used to that already, just giving it that extra when I shift from first to second. But the shifting in this actually reminds me more of the XT250. It's just, it's kind of hard to describe. It's just, I guess it's more solid than the TW200. It's more solid feeling. So this bike also comes with anti-lock brakes, which I mean, I don't really know a whole lot about that. I mean, obviously I know, you know, anti-lock brakes in a vehicle are great on the asphalt. I hear you should turn off the anti-lock brake system in this on the dirt, which I do plan on doing, and I have figured out how to do. So yeah. Another thing that I really like about this bike is its 4-gallon fuel capacity. My TW only has a 2-gallon, so I really have to watch the fuel and carry more gas if I'm going any further than about 100 miles. This thing, I should get double that gas mileage. And it has a fuel gauge, which my TW also doesn't have, so that will also come in handy. Another thing that I heard about these bikes that I was curious about was the brakes. I did hear that they're not quite as touchy as some people would like them to be. Thus far I haven't really slammed on the brakes, which you don't ever really want to have to do, but I think the next time I have to stop up here, I am going to hit them a little bit harder than normal and just see how it feels. Alright, I'm going to make sure I give Dave plenty of room in front of me because I am going to brake a little bit fast, and if the brakes don't work as well as I want them to, I don't want to hit him. So do this little brake check here. That wasn't bad. I don't know if I really can tell a difference there between the TW and XT in this bike as far as the brakes are concerned. So that's a relief, although things may be different on the dirt. So we will see about that. Another thing I liked that I saw a YouTube video on was a guy had ordered a couple of plates to mount roto packs to these side racks up here. We have roto packs that we had mounted to the backs of our Yamahas, but they leaked, so we haven't used those. But these would be mounted straight up and down, and so aside from if you crash, they're not going to leak. So that's probably something I want to invest in. The guy on the video that I saw had one of them was full of fuel and the other one was full of water, which is a great idea. So that's probably also in the pipeline in the future. So we'll see about that. Another thing I should mention I've noticed in going around these roundabouts and stuff is the bike turns really nice. Feels really solid in the turn. It wants to stay upright. It wants to move forward. Good momentum. It just feels really good. All right, time to get a bit of dirt on the tires. We ready? Here we go. All right. Feels good. It feels smooth. We're gonna stand up, see how she does. Oh my gosh. This is great. It feels great. It feels super solid. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. It barely even feels like you're on the dirt. It's super smooth. Getting a new pretty bike, all dirty. Nah, they look a little better with dirt on them in my opinion anyway. Right, let's get a little bit more speed going. Still feeling really, really smooth. Super easy to stand up on them, and the handlebar position is a little higher than the TW, which makes it extremely comfortable to stand up on. The TW gets a little uncomfortable after not too long of standing up on it. Wow. Yeah, it handles the little ruts and ups and downs really well. Very comfortable. Oh, this is gonna be a hoot. Gosh, I can't believe how comfortable I am on this bike. I was intimidated at first when I first sat on it and felt how heavy it was. I thought, oh boy, am I just getting in over my head? But I am not. I think I am more comfortable on this bike than I am the TW or the XT. It just feels really good, really solid, and capable. It feels very, very capable. It feels like a Cadillac on the dirt. It's crazy. All right, well, that's my first impressions of the new Himalayan. I am absolutely in love with this bike. Thanks so much for listening to me fall in love with it for the last 30 minutes. Have a nice day on the road, everybody. Jen out. Adios.
Now you realize what will happen if you ride this. You might want to get one. It's that awesome. I'm just saying, you need to be careful here. And if I get on that, I might want one too. Well, we're in serious trouble, folks. Okay. All right, well, we're going to switch up. Jen's going to give the Honda 300L a spin, and I'm going to give the Enfield a spin, and we'll see how it rolls.
It's higher up.
Yeah, it is a little higher up, huh? The first thing that got me is the weight. Huh. Yeah, it's a heavy bike. It's like 400, a little over 400 pounds. It's almost as heavy as my KLR. Ooh, here we go. First ride on the Himalayan. Oh. Wow, it's low to the ground. Wow. Okay. Okay, wow, it's coming off the Honda, it's pretty different. It's just so low. But man, yeah, it's smooth, that's for sure. See these brakes real quick, how they're doing. Yeah, they're right on the money. All right. Well, one thing I can say is the seat is extremely comfortable. Not like that Honda over there. So the one thing that comes at me right off the back is that I kind of feel like I did on the XT250. I feel a little squunched up. Like my legs just are a little too squunched up right now. And the shifter's really, I mean, it's really close to the foot peg. It's bizarre almost. I'm just trying to get a little used to it, that's all. I mean, just coming straight off the Honda, I'm actually having a little trouble getting my foot in there. I don't know, it's just weird, I guess, because it's a different bike. What do you think of the Honda?
I think it's awesome.
I told you.
The seat feels like a 2x4.
Yeah, the seat sucks. The seat sucks.
But it feels like a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, yeah. That bike was going to get us in trouble.
Yeah. It's powerful and light.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's light.
What do you think of the Himalayan?
So far so good. It's kind of getting to me like I feel kind of squunched down in it coming off that, you know. But the shifter feels kind of weird. Like it's just, I don't know. It's just really close to the peg. It seems it's a lot closer to the peg than say that shifter is. I mean, you can look at it.
What I really like about it.
Oh yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, you know, it's just different bikes. Right on. All right. Jen digs the Honda. Didn't see that happening. And I'm digging the Himalayan. And once I get used to the difference, the bike is Jen said it felt like a Cadillac, and I'm gonna have to agree with her. I really am. I mean, the bike just feels, and it doesn't just feel like a Cadillac. It looks like a Cadillac. It's just, everything is smooth. The acceleration's smooth. Shifting feels smooth, and the bike just rides smooth. Oh man, I bet riding this thing on the highway at 55 miles an hour is just very nice. There's definitely a distinctive sound about the bike too. Watch out. Kind of like how the KLR has a distinctive sound. This bike definitely has a distinctive sound as well. Well, she accelerates really nice. I mean, just fluid smooth. Wow, that's really impressive. I'm gonna cut off on the dirt up here and just see how she feels standing up on it. Got a bit of a hill here, just seeing how she climbs. Yeah, she comes right up it pretty good. All right, well, let's get her on the dirt real quick. And wow, I mean, I'm really flat-footed. That's how low this bike is. We'll give her a shot, stand up here, see how she feels. Oh wow, okay. Actually, oh man, I'm actually a little surprised. Very nice standing up. Yeah, very nice. I was expecting the suspension feels good. I was suspecting that my arms are going to be squinched like this, but they're not at all. They're straight out. They feel great. Suspension feels good. I'm not sitting down, of course, but man, I like how she feels. Like, I'm not really noticing the weight on either. This feels like quite a capable bike. So after riding this for a few minutes, I've kind of gotten accustomed to the shifter now, and it's not quite so bad. It was just, there's a bit more gap on that Honda between the peg and the shifter, and it's a little shorter on the Himalayan here. But I'm not really having a problem now. It's just initially. But the bike feels great. Oh man, I feel like I could just ride this thing for hours and hours. Yeah, I'll keep repeating myself, but it's amazing how smooth the bike is. Let's see how she is turning. Brakes feel good. She just turns sweet. I feel like this bike's going to be pretty nimble too. Yeah, it feels like a totally nimble bike. Man, well, I can see when we were at the dealer, we're talking to the sales guy, and he was just explaining that as soon as these bikes come in, they're gone. They can't even keep them in stock. That's how fast people are buying them. And I mean, I can understand why now. They're getting an excellent reputation as being bulletproof and comfortable, and just an awesome all-around bike. So I get it. Yeah, shifter's not bothering me as much now. I get it. Totally get it. Acceleration's nice. Wow, just wow. Yep, Jen's gonna have a hoot on this one. Well, folks, my initial observations upon riding the bike, pretty darn sweet. Yep, absolutely. I think Jen's gonna really enjoy this bike, and hopefully she lets me you know, ride it from time to time. Who knows? Maybe I'll end up getting one, because you never know what can happen, right, folks? You never know. Well, folks, thank you very much for watching. Thanks for sticking with us. Stay safe out there, folks. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. It really helps us out. We'll see you next time. Stay safe out there. D-Rock out. Adios.